Hello, today's another lazy Saturday, so I have a tag video for you. It's the Instagram tag, which I'm pretty sure I've already done like years ago when I barely used Instagram. So I thought it, and I never filmed it by the way, so I thought it'd be fun to film it again, or like film it for the first time and answer it again, yeah. Because nowadays I do actually use Instagram quite a lot compared to back then, so I hope my answers will be more interesting this time. I first saw this tag on beautylab.nl. I don't know actually if she made it or if she saw it somewhere else, but that's where I saw it first. So yeah, I've got the questions here. Let's get started. So first question is, what's your username and why? Well, my username is fairy666teal. As you can see here, and that was basically, well, originally when I thought up that the screen name, it was for a gaming website, I think, and it was mostly because I like fairy tales, but I also like the legends behind the fairy tales, which are a lot more horrific usually than the actual like well-known fairy tales. And I also like horror stories, so it's like, you know, the horror within fairy tales or something. Yeah, that's basically how that screen name came to be. And then on YouTube I use Fairy Tale Blogger instead of Fairy666teal. Simply because Google won't accept numbers in names, obviously, and yeah, I figured, you know, whatever. And the blogger part, by the way, was originally because I used to have a weblog, but I got bored of writing articles, so instead I started a YouTube channel. Then the next question, how many photos do you post on average? Well, at least 4 per week. Because every time I post a YouTube video, I also post an Instagram photo of it, you know, just to share it some more. And yeah, and other than that, it mostly just depends on whether I have to work or not. Because obviously when I'm working I don't, you know, post a lot because, yeah, there's not a lot to post. Whereas if I'm free, then I can just, you know, go do other stuff which I can share on Instagram. Then the next question, show your favorite Instagram photo that you took yourself. I think it's this one, and yeah, not really because the Instagram photo itself is so interesting. But because it is of a nail art that I did recently, labyrinth inspired nails. And it actually turned out way better than I expected it to. Then show your Instagram photo with the most likes. I'm not actually quite sure how to look up which photo has the most likes. So I'll just show you one with a lot of likes. I don't know if it's the most, but yeah. Which is this one. I think it's mainly because the makeup was quite, you know, not very average. I do notice that the more like, yeah, out there makeup is, the more likes it gets, so yeah. This was also a photo of a tutorial, by the way, which I posted on March 2nd, so yeah, if you're interested you can look it up on my YouTube channel as well. And then, which app do you use the most in, like, you know, together with Instagram? Well, of course the camera app, but that's logical. But also Photo Director, which is a photo editing app for your phone. It's a free app, by the way, which can basically do almost anything Photoshop can. Which is very nice because I have a Galaxy S3 Mini and the camera isn't very amazing. I mean, it's an old phone and yeah. It's just not the best camera ever, so it is very nice to be able to edit photos because Photo Director can just, like, for example, it can just sharpen the photo really, really well. But also it can change light levels, contrast, shadows, highlights. Also selective colors is also very nice, so like, you know, if I, for example, make a photo of a red flower in front of a green wall, then I could just tone down the green and make the red even more red. It's just, yeah, it's nice to be able to do. Also it has a lot of nice borders and just a lot of nice other things, like you can add glitter, which is always cool. So yeah, that's my most used app in combination with Instagram. Then, which celebrities do you follow? Only Alice Cooper, actually. Because he often posts funny things on Facebook, so I figured why not follow him on Instagram as well. Then, which Instagram filter do you use the most? Actually none, because I don't often use actual filters. Like, I prefer to just make like borders around photos and add text to it and, you know, some light effects. But most of the time I post photos of either nail art or, you know, makeup, and neither of which do I sport here, really. Well, some makeup, but you get what I mean. Point is, if I really want to show you makeup, then I don't think it's very useful to add a heavy filter on top of it, because then you won't actually be able to see how the makeup looks in real life, so yeah. Then, which tags do you use the most? Probably the tag beauty, and the tag makeup, and the tag nail art. Next question is, show your latest Instagram video. Well, that will be quite difficult because I absolutely never posted a video on Instagram, I think. Like, never. I really only use it for photos. Then, which animals accounts do you follow? Actually only 3. I follow June the cat because that was once featured in a Dutch animal magazine. It's a greyish Maine Coon cat. She's really cute. Then I follow the Instagram account of 2 cats of a Dutch beauty blogger, Golden Kitties. And also Louis and Zeus, which, as most people who watch a lot of beauty videos on YouTube know, are Shan Ixo's dogs. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Then, which companies do you follow? Only one actually, I think, which is Intratuin, which is a Dutch gardening store. Mostly because a lot of the time they just post a lot of nice, like, inspiring pictures of like home and garden decoration, which I like. And then already the last question, do you have a lot of family on Instagram? No, actually only my parents have Instagram and they never actually post photos, they just like my photos. So yeah, that was the entire Instagram tag, or at least all my answers to it. I'll leave the questions down below in the description box if you want to do it as well. Yeah, for now I hope you enjoyed watching this. Thank you very much for watching and see you next time. Bye! Then on to the next store, Douglas, which is pretty much a more expensive perfume and makeup store here in the Netherlands. And yeah, I also bought some stuff there.